Whoa, how did you do that?
You mean like this?
Yeah.
Attention, waiter. Beat, beat, beat. This morning, the beef bourguignon completes its flavor in a way that tells me something special is going to happen tonight. Let's make sure our restaurant is in tip-top shape.
Do you think we may have any special guests?
Yes, I'm sure we shall have many.
Will there be any eating or drinking?
In the restaurant, there'll be lots of eating and drinking, but not in this theater.
Will there be any photography?
Yes, there'll be lots of photography. Flashes off.
Can we please take a break?
Yes, yes. There'll be an intermission after Act 2. Bathrooms and drinking fountain are down the hall. And tell them not to explore any other parts of the building. It's very high security.
Yes, sir.
If the restaurant is ready to go, can we watch the 11th grade drama class perform the Matchmaker by Gordon Wilder?
Of course, but you'll have to be quick about it. Beat, beat, beat!
Joe, where will we find a suitable gentleman for our daughter? You scared off or deterred everyone that calls on her.
Don't worry, dear. Dolly Levi is coming to town to arrange something for Mr. Vandergelder. I'll talk with her and find a nice, respectable young man with a good paying job.
Dolly Levi? Did you say Miss Dolly Levi? She cured my lumbago.
She got a moving company for my cousin when nobody else could. And on short notice, too.
Is she around? I need a shipload of wheat to Hackensack.
Hello.
Dolly Levi, instruction in guitar and mandolin? Dolly Levi, short haul movie.
Dolly Levi, varicose veins reduced.
Financial consultant? Dolly Levi, interior decorations?
Dolly Levi, social introductions arranged. Oh my goodness, that Dolly Levi, she even found a lovely bride for poor cousin Ivan.
I wish you could find someone for me.
I've always been a woman who arranges things for the profit and the pleasure it derives. Yes, I truly do enjoy arranging things. Like furniture and daffodils and lives.
You here in Yonkers on pleasure or business, Mrs. Levi?
Mr. Jones, business is always a pleasure.
And you've got more business than a dog has fleas.
Miss Brown, as my late husband Ephraim Levi used to say, if you have to live from hand to mouth, you had best be ambidextrous.
Why, Dolly Levi, what are you doing here in Yonkers?
Mr. Sullivan, if you must know, to handle a highly personal matter for Mr. Vandergelder, the unmarried half-a-millionaire.
Are you going to marry him yourself?
Why, Mr. Sullivan, whatever puts such a preposterous idea in my head, I mean your head.
I tell you for the 100th time, you would never marry my niece.
And I tell you for the 1000th time that I will marry your niece. And right soon, too.
Never.
Your niece is of age, Mr. Vandergelder. Your niece is consented to marry me. This is a free country, Mr. Vandergelder, not a private kingdom of your own.
There are no free countries for fools, Mr. Kemper. I thank you for the honor of your visit. Good morning.
Mr. Vandergelder, will you please hold still 1 minute? If I cut your throat, it will practically be on its head.
Ermengarde is not for you, nor for anyone else who can't support her.
I tell you, I can support her. I make a very good living.
No, sir. A living is made by producing something that everybody needs at least once a year.
Yes, but I have
No, sir. An opinion is made by producing something that everybody needs every day. You artists produce something that nobody needs at any time.
That's not true. We artists.
You may sell a picture once in a while, but you'll make no living. Joe, go over there and stamp 3 times. I want to talk with Cornelius.
Not only can I support her now, but I have considerable expectations.
Expectations? We merchants don't do business with them. I don't keep accounts with people who promise somehow to pay something someday, and I certainly don't allow my niece to marry such people.
Very well. Then you might as well know that I regard any way Ermengarde and I to get married as right and fair. She's of age, and there is no law that...
Law? Let me tell you something, Mr. Kemper. Most of the people in the world are fools. The law is there to prevent crime. We, in a sense, are there to prevent foolishness. It is I, and not the law, which will prevent Ermengarde from marrying you. I have taken some steps already. I have sent her away to get this nonsense out of her head.
Ermengarde's not here?
She's gone. East, west, north, south. I thank you for the honor of your visit.
Everything's ready, Mr. Vandergelder. Ermengarde and I have just finished packing the trunks.
Hold your tongue.
Oh, yes, Mr. Vandergelder. Ermengarde's ready to leave. Her trunks all marked. Care Miss Van Heusen, 8 Jackson Street, New York.
Hell and damnation! Didn't I tell you it was a secret?
Miss Van Heusen, 8 Jackson Street, New York. Thank you very much. Good morning, Mr. Vandergelder.
It won't help you, Mr. Kemper. Deaf and blind, at least you could do me the favor of being dumb.
Kemper, Lord, save us.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder?
Go in and get my niece's trunk and carry it over to the station. Wait, Gertrude, has Mrs. Levi arrived yet?
Don't shout. I can hear perfectly well. Everything's clearly marked.
Have the buggy brought around to the front of the store in half an hour.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder.
However, I want to see you again before I go. This morning, I'm joining my lodge parade. This afternoon, I'm going to New York. Before I go, I have something important to tell you, Barnaby and Theo. Good news. Fact is, I'm going to promote you. How old are you?
33, Mr. Vandergelder.
What?
33.
That all? That's a foolish age to be at. I thought you were 40.
33.
Man's not worth a cent till he's 40. We just pay him wages to make mistakes, don't we, Joe?
You almost lost an ear on it, Mr. Vandergelder.
I was thinking of promoting you to chief clerk.
What am I now, Mr. Vandergelder?
You're an impertinent fool. That's what you are. Now, if you behave yourself, I'll promote you from impertinent fool to chief clerk with a raise in your wages. And Barnaby and Theo may be promoted from any apprentices to incompetent clerks.
Thank you, Mr. Vandergelder.
I want to see you again before I go.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder.
Joe, the world is getting crazier every day. Like my father used to say, the horses will be taking over the world soon.
All I know is 15 cents worth like usual, Mr. Vandergelder. And that includes everything that's decent to do to a man.
Fine, Joe. You do a fine job. The same fine job you've done me for 20 years. Isn't there something a little extra you could do? Something a little special? I'd pay you right up to 50 cents. Do you see what I mean? Do some of those things you do to the young fellas. Touch me up. Smarten me up a bit.
I've shaved you for 20 years, and you've never asked me no such question.
Now hold your horses, Joe. All I meant was,
The charge is 15 cents, like it always was, and I don't dye no hair, not even for 50 cents I don't.
Joe Scanlon, get out.
And lastly, it seems to me you're pretty rash to judge which is fools and which isn't fools, Mr. Vandergelder. People that is onions is bad judges of who sits onions and who ain't.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Mr. Vandergelder.
Well, what do you want?
Uncle, you said you wanted to talk to us?
Oh yes, Gertrude, go in and get my parade regalia. The uniform for my lodge parade?
What? Oh, yes. Lord have mercy.
Ermengarde, I talked to that artist of yours. He's a fool. Weeping, weeping. You can go down and weep for a while in New York where it won't be noticed.
But
I told him, when you were old enough to marry, you'd marry someone who could support you. I've done you a good turn. You'll come back and thank me when you're 50.
But Uncle, I love you.
I tell you, you don't.
But I do.
And I tell you, you don't. Leave those things to me.
If I don't marry Ambrose, I know I'll die.
What of?
A broken heart.
Never heard of it. Mrs. Levi is coming in a moment to take you to New York. You were going to stay there 2 or 3 weeks with Miss Van Heusen, an old friend of your mother's. You are not to receive any letters except from me. I am coming to New York myself today, and I will call on you tomorrow. Who are you?
Mally Stacks, Your Honor. Marvine Stack. We heard you wanted an apprentice in the hay, the provision, and hardware guild.
An apprentice at your age?
Yes, Your Honor. We bring a lot of experience to it.
Have you any letters of recommendation?
Yes, indeed.
first class recommendation.
Ermengarde, are you ready to start?
Yes, Uncle.
Well, go get ready some more. Let me know the minute Mrs. Levi gets here.
Yes, Uncle.
I don't want an able seaman, nor a typesetter. I don't want a hospital cook.
No, Your Honor.
But it's all experience.
Excuse me. This one's from your former partner, Joshua Van Tool, in Albany.
For the most part, honest and reliable. Occasionally, willing and diligent. There seems to be a certain amount of hesitation in these recommendations.
Businessmen aren't writers, Your Honor.
There's only one businessman in 1,000 who can write a good letter of recommendation, Your Honor.
Mr. Van Tool sends his best wishes and wants to know if you can use us in the provision and hardware business.
Not so fast, not so fast. What's this, Your Honor, you so much?
Mr. Van Tool says you're president of the Hudson River Provisions Dealers Recreational, Musical, and Burial Society.
I am, but there's no Your Honor that goes with it. Why did you come to Yonkers?
We heard that you had 3 apprentices that were good for nothing, and you were at your wits' end for another.
Wits end, wits end. There's no dearth of good-for-nothing apprentices.
That's right, Mr. Vandergelder.
It's employers who's the dearth of. Seems like you hear of a new one dying every day.
What's that? Hold your tongue. I see you're a riveter and a hairdresser too. Why do you change your place so often?
Changed my place, Mr. Vandergelder? Women's interested in experience.
Do you drink?
No, thanks, we just had breakfast.
I didn't ask you whether, idiot. I asked if you were a drunkard.
No, sir, no.
Why, looking at it from all sides, I don't even like liquor.
Well, if you keep on looking at it from all sides, out you go. Remember that. Here. With all your faults, I'm going to give you a try.
You'll never regret it, Mr. Vandergelder.
You'll never regret it.
I'm going to use you in New York today. I judge you know your way around New York.
Do I know New York? Mr. Vandergelder, we know every hole
And corner.
in New York.
Here's $1. Train leaves in a minute. Take that back to the Central Hotel on Water Street. Have them save me a room. I'll be there around 4 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Mr. Vandergelder, we'd like to meet the other clerks you are to work with.
No time. Hurry now. Station's across the street.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder. You'll never regret it.
You'll see, sir. You'll never regret it.
I regret it already. Go on. Off with you. 99% of the people in the world are fools. And the rest of us are in great danger of contagion. I wasn't always free of foolishness as I am now. I was once young, which was foolish. I fell in love, which was foolish. I got married, which was foolish. Then I grew poor, which was more foolish than all the other things put together. Next, My wife died, which was foolish of her. I grew older, which was sensible of me. And I became a rich man, which is as sensible as it is rare. Since you see, I am a man of sense, I guess you were surprised to hear I am planning on getting married again. I've 2 reasons for it. In the first place, I like my house run with order, comfort, and economy. That's a woman's work. But even a woman can't do it well if she's merely in order to run a house well, the woman must have the feeling she owns it. Marriage is a bribe to make a housekeeper think she's a householder. Do you ever watch an ant carry a burden twice its size? What excitement, what patience, what will. Well, that's what I think of when I see a woman running a house. What giant passions in those little bodies. What pearls in the butcher's with the best cut. What fury at discovering a moth in the cupboard. Believe me, if women could harness their natures for something bigger than a house and a baby carriage, they'd change the world. And for the second reason, ladies and gentlemen, well, I see by your faces, you've guessed it already. There is nothing like mixing with women to bring out all the foolishness in a man of sense. And that's a risk I'm willing to take. I've just turned 16 and laid side by side the last dollar of my first $500,000. So if I were to lose my head a little, I'd still have enough money to buy it back again. After years, caution, and hard work, I have the right to a little risk and adventure. I'm thinking of getting married. Yes, like all you other fools, I'm willing to risk some security for a certain amount of adventure. Think it over.
Ambrose, if my uncle saw you,
Shh, get your hat.
my hat,
Quick, your trunk's at the station. Now quick, we're running away.
running away? Where?
To New York. To get married.
Ambrose, we can't do that. Ambrose, dear, it wouldn't be proper.
Listen, I'll take you to my friend's house. His wife will take care of you.
But Ambrose, a girl can't go on a train with a man. I can see you don't understand anything about women.
But I'm telling you, we're gonna be married.
Married? But what would Uncle say?
We don't care. We don't care what Uncle said. We're eloping.
Ambrose Kemper, how can you use such an awful word?
Ermengarde, you have the soul of a field mouse.
Why do you say such cruel things to me?
For the last time, I beg you, get your hat and coat. Ermengarde, the train leaves in a few minutes. We'll be married tomorrow.
Ambrose, I can see you don't understand anything about weddings. Ambrose, don't you respect me? How are you? Oh, good morning, Mrs. Levi. And who is this gentleman who is so devoted to you?
This is Ambrose Kemper, Mrs. Levi. Ambrose, this is Mrs. Levi. She's an old friend.
Mrs. Levi, born Gallagher. Very happy to meet you, Mr. Kemper.
Good morning, Mrs. Levi.
Mr. Kemper, the artist, delighted. Mr. Kemper, may I say something very frankly?
Yes, Mrs. Levi?
This thing that you're planning to do is a very great mistake.
Oh, please, Mrs. Levi. Explain to Ambrose. Of course I want to marry him. But to elope?
Now, my dear girl, you go on in and keep an eye on your uncle. I wish to talk to Mr. Kemper for a moment. You give us a warning when you hear your Uncle Horace coming.
Yes, Mrs. Levi.
Mr. Kemper, I was this dear girl's mother's oldest friend. Believe me, I am on your side. I hope to see the two of you married very soon. And I think I can say I can be of real service to you. Mr. Kemper, I always go right to the point.
What is the point, Mrs. Levi?
Mr. Vandergelder is a very rich man, Mr. Kemper, and Ermengarde is his only relative.
But I'm not interested in Mr. Vandergelder's money. I have enough to support a wife and family.
Enough? How much is enough when one is thinking of children and the future? Mr. Kemper, the future is the most expensive luxury in the world.
Mrs. Levi, what is the point?
Believe me, Mr. Vandergelder wishes to be rid of Ermengarde. And if you follow my suggestions, he will even permit her to marry you. You see, Mr. Vandergelder is planning on getting married himself.
What? That monster!
Mr. Kemper.
Married! To you, Mrs. Levi?
No! I'm merely helping him arrange it. I'm helping him find a suitable bride.
Well, for Mr. Vandergelder, there are no suitable brides.
I think we can safely say he will be married to someone by the end of next week.
What are you suggesting, Mrs. Levi?
I'm taking Ermengarde with me on the next train to New York. I shall not take her to Miss Van Heusen's as is planned. I shall take her to my house instead. I wish for you to call on her at my house at 5:30. Here is my card.
Mrs. Dolly Gallagher Levi. Varicose veins reduced?
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon. Consultations free?
I meant to give you my other card. Here.
Mrs. Dolly Gallagher Levi. Aurora Hosiery. Instruction in the guitar and mandolin. You do all these things, Mrs. Levi?
2 and 2 make 4, Mr. Kemper. Always did. So, you will be at my house at 5:30. At around 6, I shall take the both of you to the Harmonia Gardens restaurant on the Battery. Mr. Vandergelder will be there, and everything will be arranged.
How?
Oh, I don't know. One thing will lead to another.
How do I know I can trust you, Mrs. Levi? You could easily make our situation worse.
Mr. Kemper, your situation could not possibly be worse.
Well, I wish I knew what you'd get out of this.
That is a very proper question. I get 2 things, profit and pleasure.
How?
In the first place, I'm a woman who arranges things. At the present, I'm arranging Mr. Vandergelder's domestic affairs. Out of it, I get, shall we call it, little pickings. I need little pickings, Mr. Kemper, and especially just now when I haven't got my train fare back to New York. You see, I'm frank with you.
That's your profit. But where do you get your pleasure?
My pleasure? Mr. Kemper, when you artists paint a hillside or a river, you change everything a little. You make thousands of little changes, don't you? Nature is never completely satisfactory and must be correct. Well, Mr. Kemper, I'm like you artists. Life as it is never quite interesting enough for me. I'm bored, Mr. Kemper, with life as it is. And so I do things. I put my hand in here, and I put my hand in there, and I watch, and I listen. And oftentimes, I'm very much amused.
Not in my affairs, Mrs. Levi.
Wait. I haven't finished. There's one more thing. I'm very interested in this household here, and Mr. Vandergelder and all that idle, frozen money of his. I don't like the thought of it lying in great heaps, useless, motionless, in the bank, Mr. Kemper. As my late husband, Ephraim Levi, used to say, money should circulate like rainwater, flowing down among the people through dressmakers and cabmen and restaurants, setting up a little business here and furnishing a good time there. Do you see what I mean?
I do.
New York should be a very happy city, Mr. Kemper, but it isn't. My late husband came from Vienna. Now there's a city that understands this. I want New York to be more like Vienna and less like a collection of nervous and tired ants. And if you and Ermengarde get a good deal of Mr. Vandergelder's money, I want you to see that it starts flowing in and around a lot of people's eyes. And for that reason, I want you to come to the Harmonic Gardens restaurant with me tonight. Uncle Horace is coming, Mrs. Levi. Mr. Kemper, I think you better be going. Ermengarde, I've just had a very good talk with Mr. Kemper. You'll see, Mr. Vandergelder and I will be dancing at your wedding very soon. Oh, Mr. Vandergelder, how handsome you look. You take my breath away. Yes, dear girl, I'll talk to you soon. Oh, Mr. Vandergelder, if only Irene Malloy could see you now. But I don't know what's come over you lately. You seem to be growing younger by the day.
Allowing for exaggeration, Mrs. Levi, if a man eats carefully, there's no reason why he should look old.
You never said a true word.
I'll never see 55 again.
55? Why, at a glance, I can see you're one that will be stepping about at 100, eating 5 meals a day, like my Uncle Harry. My Uncle Harry, at 55, was a mere boy. Mr. Vandergelder, I'm a gendered hand. Show me your hand. Lord in heaven, what do I find?
Where?
From here to here, our business. Mr. Vandergelder, I suppose you've given up all notion of getting married?
No, not at all, Mrs. Levi. I have news for you.
News?
Mrs. Levi, I have practically decided to ask Mrs. Malloy to be my wife.
You have?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have. Well, I guess that's just about the best news I've ever heard. I guess there's nothing else for me to do here except wish you every happiness under the sun and say goodbye.
Well, Mrs. Levi, surely I thought...
Well, I did have a little suggestion to make, but you're going to marry Irene Malloy, so I won't.
What suggestion was that?
Well, I had found another girl for you.
Another?
The most wonderful girl, the ideal wife.
Another, eh? What's her name?
Her name?
Yes.
Her name, Ernestina. Simple. Miss Ernestina. Simple. However, that's all too late now. You're engaged. You're practically engaged to marry Irene Malloy.
I ain't engaged to Mrs. Malloy.
Nonsense. You can't go and break poor Irene's heart now and move on to another girl. When a man at your time of life visits an attractive widow 4 times and sends her a pot of geraniums, why, that's practically an engagement.
It ain't an engagement.
And yet, if you were only free, I found this treasure of a girl. Every moment, I felt like a traitor to Irene Malloy. But I couldn't help it. I told her all about you as though you were a free man. Isn't that dreadful? And the fact is, she's fallen in love with you already.
Ernestina?
Ernestina Simple.
Ernestina Simple.
Of course, she's a very different idea from Miss Malloy. Ernestina is, like her name, simple, domestic, practical.
Can she cook?
Cook! Mr. Vandergelder, as I live, I've had 2 meals from her hands, and I don't know what I've done that I should be rewarded with such meals by God. Her duck! Her steak!
Oh, in this house, we don't eat duck and steak every day, Mrs. Levi.
But didn't I tell you that's the best part of it? Her duck, what was it? Pigeon. I'm alive to tell you. I don't know how she does it. It's a secret that comes down in her family. The greatest chefs with their great hands to know it. Her steaks, shoulders of beef, 4 cents a pound. Dogs would eat it, but when Ernestina passes her hands over it...
Allowing for exaggeration, Mrs. Levi.
No exaggeration. I'm the best cook in the world myself, and I know it's good.
Mrs. Levi, how old is she?
19, say 20.
20, Mrs. Levi? 20? Girls of 20 are apt to favor young fellas their own age.
Mr. Vandergelder, but you don't listen to me, and you don't know the girl. She has a positive horror of flighty, brainless young men. A fine head of gray hair is worth 20 shined up with goose grease. In so many words she said it. I want a man that's settled, she says.
That's not usual, Mrs. Levi.
Usual? Mr. Vandergelder, I'm not wearing myself down to the bone, hunting up usual girls for you. Usual indeed. Do you know the sort of pictures she has hung up on her walls? Is there any of those young Romeos or Lochinvars? No. She's got Moses on the mountain. That's what she's got. If you want to make her happy, you give her a picture of Methuselah, surrounded by his grandchildren. That's my advice to you.
I hope she has some means. I have a large household to run.
She'll bring you $5,000 a year.
Ah,
Mr. Vandergelder, you're a man of sense, I hope. A man that can reckon. In the first place, she's an orphan. She's been brought up with a great saving of food. What does she eat herself? Apples and lettuce. It's what she's used to and what she likes best. She saves you $2,000 a year right there. Second, she makes her own clothes out of tablecloths and window curtains. And she's the best dressed woman in Brooklyn this minute. She saves you $1,000 right there. Third, her health is of iron.
but Mrs. Levi, that's not money in the pocket.
Mr. Vandergelder, we're talking about marriage, aren't we? The money she saves in Brooklyn is none of your affairs. But if she were your wife, that's money. Yes, sir, that's money.
What about her family?
Her father, God be too good to him, was the best, what am I trying to say? the best undertaker in all of Brooklyn. Respected, esteemed, knew all the best people, knew them well, even before they were dead. So that's just the way it is. Now, let me tell you a little more of her opinions. Can you hear me? As I say, a beautiful girl. Beautiful. I've seen her walk down the street. You know what I mean. The young men get dizzy. They have to lean against lampposts. And she, modest, eyes on the ground. I won't tell you anymore. Couldn't you come over to New York today?
I was thinking of coming to New York this afternoon.
Oh, were you? Well, now I wonder if something could be arranged. Oh, she's so eager to meet you. Let me see.
Could I give you two ladies a little dinner, maybe?
Come to think of it, I don't know where I could find the time. I'm so busy over this wretched lawsuit of mine. If I win it, I don't mind telling you, I'll be what's called a very rich woman. I'll own half of Long Island, that's a fact. But at the moment, I'm at my wit's end for a little help. My wit's end. But perhaps I could arrange a little dinner. All I need for this lawsuit of mine is $50, and Staten Island is as good as mine. I've been all over New York trying to find you a suitable bride.
$50?
2 whole months I've been...
$50, Mrs. Levi, is no joke. I don't know where money's gone to these days. It's in hiding. Here's 20, well, 25. I can't spare no more. Not now, I can't.
This will help somewhat. So I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll bring Ernestina with me to that restaurant on the Battery. You know it, the Harmonia Gardens. It's good, but it's not flash. Now, Mr. Vandergelder, I think just this once you can afford a real nice dinner. I guess you can afford it.
Well, just this once.
A little chicken wouldn't hurt.
Chicken. Just this once.
And a little bit of wine.
Wine? Well, just this once.
Now, about Miss Malloy, what do you think? Shall we call the matter as good as those?
No, not at all. I want to have dinner with Miss
Simple.
With Miss Simple. But first, I want to call on Mrs. Malloy.
Dear, and Miss Simple, what races you make me run. Well, we'll meet outside of Miss Malloy's shop at 4:30 as usual.
The buggy's here, ready for the parade, Mr. Vandergelder.
Go and call Barnaby and Theo. I want to talk to all of you.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder.
Now, Mr. Vandergelder, do get your thoughts in order. I can't keep upsetting and disturbing the finest women in New York unless you mean business.
Oh, I mean business, all right.
I hope so, because you know you're playing a very dangerous game.
Dangerous, Mrs. Levi.
Yes, dangerous. And there's a name for it. You're tampering with these women's affections, and the only way you can save yourself now is if you're married to someone by the end of next week. Now think that over.
This morning, I'm joining my lodge parade. And this afternoon, I'm going to New York. When I come back, there are going to be some changes in this house. I'll tell you what the change is, but I don't want you discussing amongst yourselves. You're going to have a mistress.
I'm too young, Mr. Vandergelder.
Not yours, damnation. Not yours, idiot. Mine. Hey, hold your tongue until you're spoken to. I'm thinking of getting married.
Many congratulations, Mr. Vandergelder. And my compliments to the ladies.
That's none of your business. Now go back to the store. However, have you any questions before I go?
Mr. Vandergelder. Mr. Vandergelder, does the chief clerk get...
dear. Would you look at that? 10 o'clock and the shop isn't open yet.
I bet it's because of the impending marriage.
What marriage?
Oh, I thought you knew. Why?
The marriage Mrs. Levi is arranging between Mr. Horace Van de Gelder, the well-known Yonkers half-millionaire, and our boss, Mrs. Malloy.
Mrs. Malloy?
Although, if you ask me, he'll never take the place of her late husband, Mr. Peter Malloy. May he rest in peace, wherever he is. He was a caution, you know.
It's all too much with late husbands and new marriages on top of everything else.
Everything else?
Miss Mortimer returning this hat for the 3rd time. Same old story. She wants more cherries and feathers.
Cherries and feathers. To catch a bow, I suppose.
Although, if you ask me, she'd do better with a heavy veil.
I told her, ribbons down her backs is what we'll be wearing this summer. But she just wants cherries and feathers.
It's all too much for the poor, dear, sweet Mrs. Malloy, who has enough on her mind.
With what, Minnie?
Oh, with the door! It's stuck.
It's stuck. Turn the handle, then push.
And as I was saying, Mrs. Malloy, I could bite my tongue out for the things I've said and the things I'm going to say. But as long as I've gone this far, I might as well go all the way. Mrs. Malloy, why?
Say it, Minnie. Minnie, you're a fool. Of course I shall be Horace Vandergelder.
Mrs. Malloy, I didn't ask you. I wouldn't dream of asking you such a personal question.
Well, it's what you meant, isn't it? And there's your answer. I shall certainly marry Horace Vandergelder if he should ask me.
I know it's none of my business.
Speak up, Agnes. I can't hear you.
But do you
Say it, Agnes. Do I love him? Of course I don't love him. But I have 2 good reasons for marrying him just the same. Minnie, put something on that hat. It's not ugly enough.
Not ugly enough.
I couldn't sell it. Put a sponge on it.
Boy, you're in such a mood today.
In the first place, I shall marry Mr. Vandergelder to get away from the millinery business. I hated it from the first day I had anything to do with it. Minnie, I hate hats.
why, what's the matter with the millinery business?
I can no longer stand being suspected of being a wicked woman while I have nothing to show for it. I can't stand it.
Why, no one would dream of suspecting you.
Minnie, you're a fool. All millineresses are suspected of being wicked women. Why? Half the time, all those women come into the shop merely to look at me. Oh, they enjoy the suspicion. But they aren't certain. If they were certain I was a wicked woman, they wouldn't put foot in this place again. Do I go to restaurants? No. It would be bad for business. Do I go to balls? Or theaters? Or operas? No. It would be bad for business. The only men I ever meet are feather merchants. What are those 3 young men doing out there on that park bench? Take my word for it, ladies. Either I marry Horace Vandergelder, or I break out of this place like a fire engine. I'll go to every ball and theater and opera in New York City.
But Mr. Vandergelder's not.
Speak up, Minnie.
He's so old.
I don't think he's attractive.
But what I think he is, and it's very important, I think he'd make a good fighter.
Mrs. Malloy!
Take my word for it, ladies. The best of married life is the fights. The rest is merely so-so.
I won't listen.
Peter Malloy, God rest him, was a fine, arguing man. I pity the woman whose husband slams the door and walks out of the house at the beginning of an argument. Peter Malloy would stand up and fight for hours on end. He'd even throw things, ladies, and there's no pleasure to equal that. When I felt tired, I'd start a good blood-warming fight, and it'd take 10 years off my age. Now Horace Vandergelder would put up a good fight. I know it. I've a mind to marry him.
I think they're just awful, the things you're saying today.
Mrs. Malloy, those three men out in the street.
What?
Those men. It looks as if they need to come in here.
Well, it's about time some men came into this place. I give you the younger ones, ladies. Aren't you terrible? Wait till I get my hands on that older one. Mark my words, ladies. We'll get an adventure out of this yet. Adventure. Adventure. Why does everybody have adventures except me, ladies? Because I have no spirit. I have no gumption. Ladies, they're coming in here. Let's go into the workroom and make them wait for us a minute.
Oh, but Mrs. Malloy, my work.
Hurry up, Minnie. Be quick now.
No one's here.
Some women were here a minute ago. I saw them. Why, out there. That's Wolf Trap. Well, we'll just have to hide here until he passes by.
He's sitting down at that bench. Might be quite a while.
When those ladies come in, we'll have to make conversation with them. Oh, we'll say we're buying a hat. Barnaby, how much money have you got now?
40 cents for the train, 70 cents for dinner, 20 cents to see the whale.
And the dollar I lost.
I have 70 cents.
And I have $1.75. I wonder how much hats cost.
Is this an adventure, Cornelius?
No, but it may be.
I think it is. There we wander around New York all day, and nothing happens. And then we come to the quietest street in the whole city, and suddenly Mr. Vandergelder turns the corner. I think it's an adventure. I think. Cornelius! That Mrs. Levi's there now. She's sitting down on that bench with him.
What do you know about that? We only know one person in all of New York. And there she is.
Even if our adventure came along now, I'd be too tired to enjoy it. Cornelius, why isn't this an adventure?
Oh, don't be asking that. When you're in an adventure, you'll know.
Maybe I wouldn't.
Cornelius, let's arrange a single for you to give us when it's an adventure we're in. For instance, you say, pudding? Pudding. You say pudding to us when it's an adventure we're in.
I wonder where the lady who runs the store is. What's her name again?
Mrs. Malloy, hats for ladies.
Oh, yes. I must think over what I'm going to say to her when she comes in. Good afternoon, Mrs. Malloy. What wonderful weather we're having. We've been looking everywhere for some beautiful hats.
That's fine, Cornelius.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Malloy. We've been looking everywhere for... Oh, we'll make her think we're very rich. Good afternoon, Mrs. Malloy. What wonderful weather we're having. We've been looking everywhere for... Barnaby, make sure you keep an eye on the window. Good afternoon, Mrs. Malloy. We've been looking everywhere for...
Oh, I'm sorry. Have I kept you waiting? Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Here, Cornelius Hackle.
Here, Barnaby Tucker.
Here, Theo Tucker.
I'm very happy to meet you. Perhaps I can help you? Won't you sit down?
Thank you. We will.
Oh, yeah, see, we're two women about town looking for some hats to Malloy.
We're hats, you see, and we're wondering if we could buy a lady or two.
And everyone's excited to go to Mrs. Malloy because she's so Not yet.
Wish to choose some hats for a friend.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
We were thinking of 5 or 6, weren't we, Barnaby?
5.
You see, Mrs. Malloy, money's no issue for us. None at all.
Why, Mr. Hackle, that's...
Begging your pardon, Mrs. Malloy, but what an interesting street. Something happening every minute. Passerbys and...
You're from out of town, Mr. Hackle?
Yes, we're from Yonkers. Barnaby, keep an eye on that window, won't you? You won't see that in Yonkers every day.
Oh yes, I will.
Not all of it.
Now, this friend of yours, couldn't she come in with you someday and choose her hats herself?
No, oh no, it's a surprise for her.
Indeed. That may be a little difficult, Mr. Hackle. It's not entirely customary. Your friends are very interested in the streets, Mr. Hackle.
Oh yes, they have a reason to do.
You said you were from out of town?
Yes, we're from Yonkers.
Yonkers.
Yonkers. Yes. Yonkers. You should know Yonkers, Mrs. Malloy. Hudson River, Palisades, drives. Some say it's the most beautiful town. That's what they say.
Is that so?
If you had a Sunday free, we'd like to show you around Yonkers. It's very historic, too.
That's very kind of you. Well, perhaps. Now, about those hats.
Is there, would Mr. Malloy like to see Yonkers, too?
Oh, I'm a widow, Mr. Hackle.
You are? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure Mr. Malloy would have enjoyed Yonkers.
Very likely. Now, this friend of yours, Mr. Hackle, is she light or dark?
Oh, don't think about that for a minute. Any hat that you'd like would be perfectly all right with her.
Really? Do you like this one?
Barnaby! Barnaby, look! Mrs. Malloy, that's the most beautiful hat that I ever saw.
Your friends are acting very strangely, Mr. Hackle.
Barnaby, Theo, stop acting strangely. When the street's all quiet and empty, come back and talk to us. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, Mrs. Malloy, you should know Yonkers.
The fact is, I have a friend in Yonkers. Perhaps you know him? It's always so foolish to ask in cases like that, isn't it? It's a Mr. Vandergelder.
What was it you said?
Then you do know him.
Horace Vandergelder?
Yes, that's right.
Why, no, no. Begging your pardon. What an attractive shop. And where does this store lead to?
Why, Mr. Hackle, that's my workroom.
Everything here is so interesting. Every door, every corner, Mrs. Malloy. Barnaby, notice the interesting doors and cupboards. Deeply interesting. Coats for ladies. Barnaby, make a note of this table. Precious piece of furniture with a low-hanging cloth.
Mr. Vandergelder's a very substantial man, and very well liked, they tell me.
A lovely man, Mrs. Malloy.
Oh yes, charming, charming.
Has only one fault, as far as I know. He's as hard as nails, but other than that, it's as you say, a charming nation.
And a large circle of friends?
Yes, indeed. 5 or 6.
5. He has friends?
this afternoon.
Cornelius, I think.
Now to show you some more hats.
Look out!
Beg your pardon, Mrs. Malloy.
Gentlemen, Mr. Hackle, get right out from there this minute.
Just once, Mrs. Malloy. I'll explain later.
Mr. Hackle!
Where's Mrs. Malloy?
Really? Gentlemen, I can't have this. What are you doing?
Cornelius, pudding?
Irene, how are you? Have you visitors? How about you?
But what a surprise. And Mr. Vanderkelder in New York. What a pleasure.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Malloy.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder's in New York. Yonkers lies up there, decimated today. Irene, we thought we'd pay you a short call. You'll tell us if it's inconvenient.
Well, inconvenient? Dolly, the idea. Why, it's sweet of you to come.
We waited outside for a moment.
Mr. Vandergelder thought he saw some customers coming in. 3 men.
Men? Men? Oh, my Mr. Vandergelder, what will you be saying next?
Then we'll sit for a moment or two.
Before you sit, there's something I want to show you. I want to show Mr. Vandergelder my workroom too.
I've seen the workroom hundreds of times. I'll stay right here and try on some hats.
No, Dolly, you come too. I have something for you. Come along, everybody. Mr. Vandergelder, I want your advice. You don't know how helpless a woman in business is. Oh, I feel I need advice every minute from a fine business head like yours. Now I shut the door.
Hey guys.
Maybe she wants us to go, Cornelius.
Certainly I will go. Mrs. Malloy would think we're just foolish fellows. No, all I want is to stretch a minute.
What are we gonna do when Mr. Vandergelder goes, Cornelius?
You gonna run away?
Well, I don't know yet. I like Mrs. Malloy a lot, and I wouldn't want her to think badly of me. I think I'll buy a hat. We can walk home to Yonkers, even if it takes us all night. I wonder how much hats cost. Barnaby, give me the money.
I too!
My, all these perfumes in the shop tickle my nose, but I like it here. It's a woman's world, and very different.
I like it where I am too. Only, I'd like it better if I had a pillow.
Here, take one of these coats. I'll roll it up so it doesn't get loose. Ladies don't like having their coats much.
Ah, that's fine. Now I can just lie here and listen to Mr. Vandergelder talk.
This summer, we'll be wearing ribbons down our backs.
Can I pick out my shoes, Cornelius?
Isn't the world full of wonderful things? There we sit, cooped up in Yonkers for years and years, and wonderful people like Mrs. Malloy are walking around all the time, and we don't know them at all. I don't know from where you're sitting, you can see, for instance, the way her eye and cheek and forehead come together up here, can you? And the kind of fireworks that put on her eyes all the time. I tell you, a fine woman is the greatest of God. You can talk all you like about the pyramids or Niagara Falls. They aren't in it at all. They aren't in it at all. Of course, they came into the store all the time and bought this and that, and I said, yes, ma'am, and that'll be 75 cents, ma'am. And I watched them. But today is different. Today I've talked to one. equal to equal, equal to equal, and the finest one that ever existed, in my opinion. They're so different from men. Everything that they say and do is so different from men that you feel like laughing all the time. Golly, they're different from men. And awfully mysterious, too. You can never really be sure what's going on inside their heads. They have a kind of wall about them, of pride. Dare I say, a sort of play acting. In fact, I bet you could know a woman for 100 years and still not be sure whether she liked you or not. This minute, I'm in danger. I'm in danger of losing my job and my future and everything that people think is important. But I don't care. If I have to dig ditches for the rest of my life, I'll be a ditch digger that had a good day. Barnaby, wake up!
You woke me up.
Barnaby, we can't go back to Yonkers yet, and you know why.
Why not?
We've had a good meal. We've had an adventure. We've been in danger of almost getting arrested. There's only one more thing that we have to do before we can return as successes in Yonkers.
Cornelius, you're never gonna kiss Mrs. Malloy.
Maybe I will. You don't know.
But she'll scream.
Barnaby, might as well know right now that everybody except us goes through life kissing left and right.
Well, thanks for telling me, Cornelius. I often wondered.
Mr. Larry, I must find my handkerchief. Why, Mr. Hackle, I thought you were up in Yonkers.
I almost always am, Mrs. Levi. Oh, don't tell Mr. Vandergelder. I'll explain later.
We're terribly innocent, Mrs. Levi. Barnaby thought you were just paying a call.
Why, who else is here?
Not me.
Just the three of us, Mrs. Levi. That's all.
Old friends of Mrs. Malloy, is that it?
We hardly knew her before a few minutes ago, but we like her a lot, don't we? In fact, I think she's the finest person in all the world, and I'm ready to tell that to anybody.
And does she think you're the finest person in the world?
Oh, I don't suppose she even notices I'm alive.
Well, I suppose she notices you're alive in that closet. If I were you, I'd get back into it right away. Someone could be coming at any minute.
Can I help you, Dolly?
No, I was just blowing my nose.
Mrs. Malloy, I've got some advice to give you about your business.
Business advice from Mr. Vanderkelder? The whole city should hear this.
In the first place, the aim of business is to make profit.
Is that so?
I never heard it put so clearly before.
You pay those girls if you're too much. You pay them as much as men. Girls like that enjoy their work. Wages, Mrs. Malloy, are paid to make people do work they don't want to do.
Mr. Vanderkelder thinks so ably. And that's exactly the way his business is run up in Yonkers.
Mrs. Malloy, I'd like for you to come up to Yonkers.
That would be very nice.
Here is a box of chocolate-covered peanuts. Shell's on.
Oh, thank you. As a matter of fact, I know someone from Yonkers. Someone else.
Oh? Who's that?
Someone quite well-to-do, I believe, though a little free and easy in his behavior. Mr. Vandergelder, do you know Mr. Cornelius Hackle in Yonkers?
I know him like I know my own boot. He's my head clerk.
Is that so?
He's been in my store for 10 years.
Well, I never.
Where would you have known him?
Just one of those chance meetings, I suppose.
Yes. Oh, yes. Just one of those chance meetings.
What? Chance meetings? Cornelius Hackle has no right to chance things. Where was I?
Really, Mr. Vandergelder, it's very unlike you to question me in such a way. I think Mr. Hackle is better known than you think he is.
Nonsense.
He's in New York often and is very well liked.
He never comes to New York. He works all day in my store, and at 9 o'clock at night, goes to sleep in my brand room.
Or so you think, but it's not true.
Dolly Gallagher, you're crazy.
No, your chief clerk is off in New York, goes everywhere, has an army of friends. Everyone knows Cornelius Hackle.
He never goes to New York. If I ever thought he came to New York, I'd discharge him.
No, your chief clerk is, yes, Cornelius Hackle is your chief clerk, but at night, he does not at home. No, he's here at the operas, in all the fashionable homes, in all the fancy restaurants. Why, he's at the Harmony Gardens restaurant 3 nights a week. The fact is, he's the wittiest, gayest, naughtiest, most delightful man in all New York. Why, he's just the famous Cornelius Hackle.
It ain't the same man. Where'd he get the money?
Why, he's very rich.
Rich? I keep his money in my own safe. He has $146.35.
Mr. Vandergelder, you're killing me. He's one of the Hackles.
The Hackles?
They built the Raritan Canal.
Then why should he work in my store?
I'll tell you.
I don't want to hear it. I've got a headache. He works in my store. You can't get away from facts. I just made him my chief clerk.
If you had any sense, you'd make him a partner. Now, Irene, I can tell you Russ taken with him as everyone else.
Why, I only met him once, very hastily.
But I can tell you were taken with him. Now, don't go on thinking of marrying him.
Oh, Dolly, what are you saying?
Well, I guess it could turn out all right. But do think it over carefully. He breaks hearts like hickory nuts.
Who?
Cornelius Hackle.
Mrs. Malloy, how often has he called on you?
Really, I'm telling the truth. I've only met him once in my life. Dolly Levi's been exaggerating, so I don't know where to look.
Excuse me, Mrs. Malloy? I must get together that order for Mrs. Parkinson.
Yes, we must get that off before closing.
I want to send it off by the errand girl. Oh, I almost forgot the code.
Oh, I'll get that, Minnie.
Mrs. Malloy? Oops, there's a man.
Minnie, you imagined it. You're tired here. You go back in the workroom and lie down. Minnie, you're a fool. Hold your tongue.
If there's a man in there, we'll get him out. Whoever you are, come out of there.
Nonsense, there's no man in there. Miss Fay's nerves have been playing tricks on her. Let's sit down again. Mr. Vandergelder, what were you saying? Well now.
Yes, there is a man in there. I'll explain it all to you another time. Thank you very much for coming to see me. Good afternoon, Dolly. Good afternoon, Mr. Vandergelder.
You're protecting a man in there.
There's a very simple explanation, but for the present, good afternoon.
That's it.
Rolling with men, I'll never get over it.
The world's going to pieces. I can't believe my own eyes.
Come now, Mr. Vandergelder. Ernestine Simple is waiting for us.
Oh, I shan't trouble you again. And vice versa.
Now, Irene, when I think of all the interesting things you have in this room, make the most of it, that's all. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
So that was one of your practical jokes, Mr. Hackle?
No, Miss Malloy.
Come out from there, Barnaby Tucker, you troublemaker.
Mrs. Malloy, realize that what happened here here.
You think that because you're rich, you can make up for all the harm you do. Is that it?
No, no.
No!
Minnie, Agnes, this is the famous Cornelius Hackle, who goes around New York tying people into knots. And that's Barnaby Tucker, another troublemaker, and Theo Tucker to complete the triumvirate. Ladies, choose yourselves any hat and coat in the store. We're going out to dinner. If this Mr. Hackle is so rich and gay and charming, he's going to be rich and gay and charming to us. He dines 3 times a week at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant, does he? Well, he's taking us there now.
Mrs. Malloy, are you sure it's safe?
Hold your tongue, Agnes. We're in a position to put these men into jail if they so much as squeak.
Jail, Mrs. Malloy?
Jail?
Jail?
Jail, Mr. Hackle. Officer Kogarty does everything I tell him to do. Ladies, you and I have been respectable for years. Now we're in disgrace. We might as well make the most of it. Come into the workroom with me. I know some ways we can perk up our appearance. Gentlemen, we'll be back in a minute.
Mrs. Malloy, I hear there's an awfully good restaurant at the railway
Railway station? Railway station. Certainly not. No, sir. You're going to give us a good dinner in the heart of the fashionable world. Go on in, ladies. Don't you boys forget that you've made us lose our reputations, and now the fashionable world's the only place we can eat.
She's angry at us, Cornelius. Better run away now.
No, I'm going to go through with this even if it kills me. Barnaby, for a woman like that, a man could consent to go back to Yonkers and be a success.
All I know is no woman is gonna make a success out of me.
Jail or no jail, we're going to take those ladies out to dinner. So grit your teeth.
Gentlemen, the cabs are at the corner. So forward march.
Yes, ma'am. Mrs. Malloy, is it far to the restaurant? Couldn't we walk?
Ladies, take off your things. We're not going.
Mrs. Malloy!
I don't go anywhere I'm not wanted. Good night, Mr. Hackle. I'm not very happy to have met you.
Mrs.
Malloy!
I suppose you think we're not fashionable enough for you. Well, I won't be a burden. Good night, Mr. Tucker.
We want you to come with us more than anything in the world, Mrs. Malloy.
No, you don't. Look at you. Look at the 3 of them, ladies. Scowling, all of them.
Smile, Barnaby, you lout. You too, Theo.
My face can't smile any stronger than that.
Then do something. So show some interest. Do something lively. Sing.
Sing? I can't sing. I really can't.
You're wasting your time, ladies. They don't want us.
Barnaby, what can you sing? Mrs. Malloy, all we know are sad songs.
It doesn't matter. If you want us to go out with you, you've got to sing something.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Show me what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
We'll come. You boys go ahead. Minnie, get the front door key. I'll lock the workroom.
Why, Mrs. Malloy, what's the matter?
Oh, Minnie, Agnes, the world is full of wonderful things. Watch me, dears. and tell me if my slip's showing.
Now, hear what I have to say. I don't want any mistakes. I want a table for 3.
For 3?
There will be 2 ladies in my set.
It's a bad combination, Mr. Vandergelder. You'll regret it.
And I want a chicken.
A chicken? You'll regret it.
Hold your tongue. Write it down.
Yes,
Chicken.
sir. Chicken Esterhazy? Chicken cacciatore? Chicken a la creme?
Chicken. A chicken like everybody else has. And with the chicken, I want a bottle of wine.
Moselle? Champouy? Bouvet?
You don't understand English, Mr. Vandergelder.
You'd better speak slower and louder.
W-I-N-E.
Wine.
Wine. And have that table removed. We'll eat at this table alone.
Mr. Vandergelder, there's some people coming in here now.
What? Thunder and damnation, it's my niece Ermengarde. Wait till I get my hands on her.
You must keep your temper, Mr. Vandergelder.
And there's that rascal artist with her. Why, it's a plot. I'll throw them in jail.
Mr. Vandergelder, they're old enough to come to New York. You can't throw people in jail for coming to New York.
And there's Mrs. Levi. What's she doing with them? Why, it's a plot. It's a conspiracy. What's she saying to that cabman? Go and hear what she's saying.
Mr. Vandergelder, she's telling the cabman to wait.
Mr. Vandergelder, she's telling the young people to come in and have a good dinner.
I'll put an end to this.
No, Mr. Vandergelder, if you lose your temper, you'll only make matters worse.
Mr. Vandergelder, come here and take my advice.
Stop pulling me. What's your advice?
Hide, Mr. Vandergelder. Hide behind this screen and listen to what they're saying.
Stop pushing me.
But I don't want to eat in a restaurant. It isn't proper.
Ermengarde, dear, there's nothing wicked about eating in a restaurant.
There's nothing wicked even about being in New York. Clergymen just make those things up to fill out their service. Oh, I wish I were in Yonkers where nothing ever happens.
Ermengarde, you're hungry. That's what's troubling you.
Anyway, you must take me to Miss Van Houston's after dinner. She's been waiting for me all day, and she must be half dead of fright.
All right, but of course, you know that at Miss Van Houston's, you'll be back in your uncle's hands.
I can't stand it.
Just keep telling yourself how pretty she is.
Pretty girls have very little opportunity to improve their other advantages.
Listen, Ermengarde, stop and think. You don't want to go back to your uncle, that old man with 1 foot in the grave?
And the other 3 in the cash box.
Smelling of oats.
And I'm so greased.
That's not true. That's only partly true.
Hold your tongue. I'm gonna teach them a lesson.
Oh, your temper, Mr. Vandergelder.
Listen to what they say.
Oh dear, what was I saying? Lord be praised, I found you 2 dreadful children, just as you were about to break poor dear Mr. Vanderpumper's heart.
He's got no heart to break.
Remember, he's a much kinder man than you think.
Kinder. He's a wolf.
He leads a very lonely life. Now you 2 are going to have dinner upstairs. There are plenty of private, lovely rooms for timid, shy girls like Ermengarde.
I'll show them.
Everyone should eavesdrop once in a while, I always say.
There's nothing like eavesdropping to show you that the world outside your head is different from the world inside your head.
I want to write a note. Go and call the cabman in. I want to talk with him.
No one asks the advice of a cabman, Mr. Vandergelder.
They see so much of life that they have no ideas left.
Do as I tell you.
Yes, sir. Advice of a cabman.
This is going to be good.
My dear Miss Van Houston. Everyone's dear in the letter. It's enough to make you stop writing them. My dear Miss Van Houston. This is Ermengarde and that rascal Ambrose Kennedy. They're trying to run away. Keep them in your house until I come.
What's he want?
I wanted to talk with you.
I'm engaged. I'm waiting for my parties.
I know you are. Do you want to earn $5? I asked you, do you want to earn $5?
I don't know. I've never tried.
When those parties of yours come down, take them to this address. Never mind what to say, take them to this address. Give this letter to the lady of the house. See that they get in the door and keep them there.
I can't make people go into a house if they don't want to.
Can you for $10?
Even for $10, I can't do it alone.
These fellas here will help you.
Now I'm pushing people into houses?
Hold your tongue. There's the address. Flora Van Houston, 8 Jackson Street.
Even if I get them in the door, I can't be sure they'll stay there.
For $15 you can.
Murder begins at $25.
Hold your tongue. The lady of the house will help you. All you have to do is sit in the front hall and see that the man doesn't run off with the girl. I'll be at Miss Van Houston's in an hour or two, and I'll pay you then.
If they call the police, I can't do anything.
It's perfectly honest business. Perfectly honest.
Every man's the best judge of his own honesty.
The young lady is my niece. The young lady is my niece. She's trying to run away with the good for nothing, and we're preventing it.
Oh, I know them, sir. They'll win in the end. Rivers don't run uphill.
What I tell ya, advice of a cabman.
Staff, I'll be back in half an hour. See that this table is set for 3. See that nobody else eats here. Then go and join the cabman in the box.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Randall.
Who's your friend?
Friend? That's not a friend. That's an employer. We're trying him out for a few days.
You won't like him.
I can see you're in business for yourself because you talk about liking employers.
No one's liked an employer since business began.
Oh, but
No, I bet you think your own horse likes you.
my old Clementine, she'd give her right feet for me.
That's what all employers think. You imagine it. The streets of New York are filled with cab horses looking at one another.
Let's go get some whiskey. I can't push people into houses when I'm sober.
I've had about 50 employees in my lifetime, and this one's the most employer of them all. He talks to everyone as if he were paying them.
I had an employer once. He watched me from 8 in the morning until 6 at night. Just sat there and watched me. Oh dear, even my own mother didn't think I was as interesting as that.
Being employed is like being in love.
You know that somebody's thinking about you the whole time. See, here's the place I meant. Isn't it fine? Ladies, take off your things. We'll be here for hours.
Mrs. Malloy, are you sure you like it here? I think I feel a draft.
Indeed, I do like it here. We're going to have a fine dinner right in this room. It's private and it's elegant. Now, we're all going to forget about our troubles and call each other by our first names. Cornelius, call the waiter.
Waiter! Waiter! Can't make a sound. I must have got a cold on the ride in. Waiter! No, it won't come.
I don't believe you. Barnaby, you call him.
I never thought I'd be in such a place in my whole life.
Mrs. Malloy, is this what they call a cafe?
Yes, this is a cafe. Sit down, ladies. Cornelius, Mrs. Levi gave us to understand that every waiter in New York knew you.
Oh, they will.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
How are you, Jackie? How are you, my friend?
I'm Jacques.
Of course, Jacques. Of course. Well, Jacques, these ladies want a little something to eat. You know what I mean. Just if you can find the time. We know how busy you are.
Cornelius, there's no need to be so familiar with the waiter. Minnie, what do you want to eat?
Oh, just anything, Irene.
No. Speak up. What do you want?
No, really, I have no appetite at all. Oh, I'll have some sardines on toast and a glass of milk.
Me too.
Great rhinestones. What sensible girls. Barnaby, Theo, shake the girls' hands. They're the most sensible girls in the world. Jacques, bring us gentlemen 3 glasses of beer, a loaf of bread, and some cheese.
I never heard of such nonsense. Cornelius, we've come here for a good dinner and a good time. Ladies, have you ever eaten pheasant?
Pheasant? No.
Jacques, have you any pheasant?
Yes, mademoiselle. Justin from New Jersey today.
Even the pheasants are leaving New Jersey. Now, Jacques, write this down. Mock turtle soup, pheasant, mashed chestnuts, green salad, and some nice red wine.
Mock turtle soup, pheasant, mashed chestnuts, salad verde, and of course, a nice red wine. I have just the bottle.
All right, Barnaby, you watch me. Jacques, write this down. Neapolitan ice cream, hothouse peaches, champagne, and a French quartet. Have you got a French quartet?
No, Cornelius, I won't let you be extravagant. Champagne, but no quartet. Now, Jacques, be quick about this. We're hungry. Ladies, come upstairs. We need to powder our noses.
Cornelius, they say in the army you have to peel potatoes all the time.
Oh, that doesn't matter. By the time we get out of jail, we can move right over to the old men's home.
Waiter, what's that?
It's
What's-
some champagne, ma'am.
Cornelius, it's our champagne.
No, it's for his honor, the mayor of New York, and he's very impatient.
Shame on him. The mayor of New York has more important things to be impatient about. Cornelius, open it.
Ma'am, he'll kill me.
I go to a public restaurant for the first time in 10 years, and all the waiters burst into tears. There, take that, and stop crying, love. Barnaby, make a toast.
To all the ladies in the world, may I get to know more of them? And may I get to know them better?
Cheers.
To the ladies
Barnaby, a kiss.
Oh!
Ladies, hold your tongues. I'm nearly old enough to be his mother. And a dear wee mother I would have been too. Barnaby, this is for you from all the ladies in the world.
Now I can go back to Yonkers, Cornelius.
Look at Barnaby. He's not strong enough for a kiss. His head can't stand it.
Pudding, pudding, pudding.
Ladies, I'm enjoying myself. To think that this goes on in hundreds of places every night while I sit at home darning my stockings. Cornelius, dance with me.
Irene, the Hackles don't dance. We're Presbyterian.
You dance with me. Lovely music. Why, Minnie, you dance beautifully.
We girls dance in the workroom when you're not looking, Irene.
You thought I'd be angry. Oh dear, no one in the world understands anyone else in the world.
Yeah, I get in.
Cornelius, Judy Garland, and all those other ladies, do you see them all the time?
Irene, I put them right out of my head. I'm interested in another lady.
Jock, what are you doing?
Table's been reserved here. Special orders.
Stop right where you are. That party can eat inside. This veranda's ours.
I'm sorry. This veranda is open to anyone who wants it. Ah, there comes the women who brought the order.
Take your table away from here. We got here first. Cornelius, throw them out.
Ma'am, my employer reserved this room at 4 o'clock this afternoon.
You can go and eat in the restaurant.
My employer said it was very important that we have the table alone.
No, we got here first, and we're going to stay here alone too.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Shut up, you! You're an impertinent, idiotic killjoy. All the facts about you are insults. Cornelius, do something. Knock it over. The table.
Knock it over.
I'm sorry. This room can't be reserved for anyone. If you want to eat alone, you'll have to go upstairs. I'm sorry, but that's the rule.
We're having a nice dinner alone, and we're going to stay here. Cornelius, knock it over.
Please listen, my employer.
You will be sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you what to do. There's a big screen here, and you can set the screen up between the tables. August, Gerhard, Claude, come help me.
I won't eat behind the screen. I won't. Ladies, make a noise. We're not animals in a menagerie. Cornelius, no scream. Minnie, there's a fight. I feel 10 years younger. No scream. No scream. No scream.
Wait, now I'm learning something.
There comes my employer now, getting out of that cab.
Where? I'll knock him down too.
Cornelius, it's Wolf Trap. Yes, it is.
Wolf trap? Listen, everybody. I think the screen's a good idea after all. Have you got any more screens? We can do with 3 or 4.
Quiet down, Cornelius, and stop changing your mind. Hurry up, Jock. We're ready for the soup.
Stack, what's the meaning of this? I told you I wanted a table alone. What's this?
Mr. Vandergelder, we did what we could. Mr. Vandergelder, you wouldn't believe what wild savages the people of New York are.
There's a woman over there, Mr. Vandergelder. Civilization hasn't touched her.
Everything's wrong. You can't manage a thing like Help me off with my coat.
Speak up. I can't hear you.
My voice again. Barnaby, how's your throat? Can you speak?
Can't make a sound.
All right then. Bring your heads together and we'll whisper.
Who are those people over there?
Just some city sparks and their girls, Mr. Vandergelder. What goes on in big cities, Mr. Vandergelder? Best not think of it.
Has that couple come down from upstairs yet?
No.
I
Myself, Marvin, and the cabin have kept our eyes on everything.
I'll sit here and wait for my guests. You go out to the cab.
Yes. Mr. Vandergelder, did you drop something?
No, don't bother me. Do as I tell you.
A purse? That fellow over there must have dropped it in the misunderstanding about the screen.
No. I won't open it. $20 bills. Dozens of them. I'll go over and give it to him.
You're surprised. You're surprised to see me getting rid of this money so quickly, eh? We'll explain it to you. There was a time in our lives when our chief interest was picking up money that didn't belong to us. The law is there to protect property, but
The law doesn't care whether the property owner deserves his property or not.
and the law has to be corrected. There are several thousands of people in this country engaged in correcting the law.
For a while, we too were engaged in the redistribution of superfluities.
A man works all his life and leaves $1 million to his widow. She sits in hotels, eats great meals, plays cards all afternoon and evening with 10 diamonds on her finger. Call in the robbers!
Call in the robbers. Or a man leaves it to his son, who stands leaning against bars all night, boring a bartender. Call in the robbers.
Stealing's a weakness.
Some people say you shouldn't have any weaknesses at all. No vices.
But if a man has no vices, he's in great danger of making vices out of his virtues. And there's a spectacle. We've all seen them. Men who are monsters of philanthropy.
And women who are dragons of purity.
We've seen people who told the truth though the heavens fall, and the heavens fell. No, no. Nurse one vice in your bosom.
Give it the attention it deserves, and watch your virtues spring up modestly around it. Then you'll have the miser, who's no liar, and the drunkard, who's the benefactor of the whole city.
Well, after we had that weakness of stealing for a while, we found another. We took to whiskey.
Whiskey took to us.
And then I learned an important rule that I'm going to pass on to you. Never support two weaknesses at the same time. It's your combination sinners, your lecherous liars and your miserly drunkards, who dishonor the vices and bring them into bad repute.
So now you see why we decided not to take the money. To keep our minds free, to give the credit to whiskey that it deserves.
And my last word to you, ladies and gentlemen, is this. One vice at a time.
Excuse me, can I speak to you for a minute?
You certainly can. We all want to apologize to you about that scream, that little misunderstanding. What are your names?
Marvin Staff, sir.
Mallory staff. If you ladies will excuse me, I'd like to speak to you for a minute.
Listen, come here. Have you lost
Have
something?
you lost something?
In this one day, I've lost everything I own.
There it is.
Don't mention it.
Do you know what this is? It's a miracle.
Don't mention it.
Barnaby, Theo, come here a minute. I want you to shake hands with the Stacks. You see, the Stacks found the purse that I lost, Barnaby. You know, the one full of money.
You're a wonderful woman, Miss Stack.
It's nothing.
Truly, nothing.
I'm certainly glad I went to church all these years. You're good people to know.
Don't mention it.
In a way, where do you work?
We work for a Mr. Vandergelder in Yonkers.
You do? It's a miracle.
Don't mention it.
I know you don't need it, but can I give you a little something for the good work?
It's nothing.
Take that.
We'd better be going.
And that.
No.
We might get to like
Irene, I feel a lot better about everything. Irene, I feel so well that I'm going to tell you the truth.
I'd forgotten that, ladies. Men get drunk so differently from women. All right, what is the truth?
If I tell you the truth, will you let me put my arm around your waist?
Good heavens, you can do that? Even if you lie to me.
You know, I've never touched a woman.
You still haven't. That's my Corsa.
I had such a grand day today exploring New York. You're a wonderful person.
Thank you.
And that's why I have to tell you the truth.
If it'll make you feel better.
It's all those things that Mrs. Levi said about us. They're just not so.
We're really not rich.
Not rich.
I'm not any of the things Mrs. Levi said we were.
We're not sports. We don't know anyone. We never come to New York.
We never do anything except work for Mr. Vandergelder all day and clean up the store at night.
And we wanted so much to have one day of adventure that we ran away from Yonkers and told a lot of lies.
Look at us. A party of penniless pretenders.
But Cornelius, I've known that all along. Why else would you boys have hid it in my closet and under my table and made us walk all over New York?
You're the nicest ladies a man ever went to jail for. I almost never came to New York, and I'm not like those things Mrs. Levi said I was. Bad. And I think you ought to know that this very minute, Mr. Vandergelder's sitting on the other side of that screen.
What? Well, he's not going to spoil any party of mine. So that's why we've been whispering. Well, let's forget all about Mr. Vandergelder and have some more wine.
Waiter, some more wine.
I'm Miss Ernestina Simple. I'm waiting for Mr. Vandergelder. But I have a message from Mrs. Dolly Levi. She wanted to let you know that she will be coming at 8 p.m. to dine with us. Table for 2, with chicken.
Dolly is coming! Dolly is coming! August Gerhard Clark, I have an important announcement to make. After the absence of several years, I am proud to announce the return to Harmonia Gardens Restaurant. Miss Dolly Levi. Dolly is coming!
Who's Mrs. Levi?
Who's Mrs. Levi? She is one of the warmest, kindest, and most generous guests that have ever blessed our humble establishment. Therefore, it is my order as head waiter and your supreme commander that tonight, of all nights, our usual lightning service will be twice as lightning as ever before, or else. Yay!
I'm looking for Miss Ernestina Simple.
Right there.
Are you Mr. Vandergelder? You don't look nearly as handsome as Mrs. Levi described you. Take my arm. Not like that. Like this.
Of course. Right this way to our table.
What would you like to order?
Should we start with some chicken and wine?
Chicken? Do you have any pigeon? I prefer pigeon.
I'm sorry, mademoiselle.
How about sauteed field mice?
We have the pheasant.
I'll have the pheasant.
Miss Simple, I'd love to hear more about your life. I heard you inherited quite the fortune.
Oh, yes. But I'm giving it all to my cats. I feed all the stray cats in New York City.
Cats?
Yes. People are idiots.
I say it all the time.
Cats are the only ones who really know how to be human. I'd love to know more about you. How are you at carrying large loads of cat food? Cleaning out my outhouse? Fixing loose floorboards? Fixing my leaky roof? Mrs. Levi said you owned a store that sold all these things. Do you know how to use them?
I have hired men to do all that work for me.
Hired men? A real man should do all that work on his own. I thought you would be old enough to know the value of $1.
Here's your pheasant and some bread.
That's disgusting. I could cook a pigeon better.
Are you enjoying your meal?
Not at all. And frankly, I've lost my appetite. It's 8, and I need to get home to feed the next wave of cats. I'm going to leave.
Leave.
I see no point in this trivial discussion, Mr. Vandergelder, nor is my remaining here any longer, inasmuch as it is quite clear to me that you are, if you forgive the expression, entirely unsuitable. Nevertheless, I assure to you that I will never say a word to Mrs. Levi about this unfortunate evening. And I suggest you do likewise when she arrives here. You may tell her I left because I felt sick to my stomach. It's quite true, you know. Good night. He's all yours, Dolly.
Hello, Jacques.
Welcome back to Harmonia Gardens, Mrs. Levi.
Thank you.
Right this way.
I can't eat a thing. What have you ordered?
I ordered what you told me to. A chicken.
Oh, I don't think I could face a chicken. Oh, waiter! How do you? What's your name?
August, ma'am.
Auguste, this is Mr. Vandergelder of Yonkers. Yonkers' most influential citizen, in fact. I want you to see that he is served with the best you have, and served promptly. And there will only be the two of us tonight. Mr. Vandergelder has been through some trying experiences as of late. What with men hidden all over Miss Malloy's store, like Germans in ambush.
Mrs. Levi, you don't have to tell him everything about me.
Mr. Vandergelder, if you're thinking of getting married, you might as well know you have to let women be women. Now, Auguste, we want excellent service.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Levi, you've managed things very badly. When I can something, it takes place. Where are you going?
Oh, to see who's on the other side of the screen.
Good evening, Mrs. Levi.
Well, who was it?
Oh, just some city sparks entertain their girls, I guess.
Always wanting to know everything. Always curious about everything. Always putting your nose into other people's affairs. Anyone who lived with you would get nervous as a cat.
What? What's that you're saying?
All I said was anyone who lived with you would get nervous.
Thomas Vandergelder, stop right there. Why are you even suggesting such a thing? Now understand once and for all, I have no intention of marrying you.
I didn't mean that.
I should hope. You've been hinting around at such a thing for some time now. But from now on, get such thoughts out of your head.
Stop talking that way. That's not what I meant at all.
I should hope not. I hope not. No, Horace Vandergelder, you go your way, and I'll go mine. No, I'm not some Irene boy whose head you can turn by a pot of geraniums. Why, the idea of you even suggesting such a thing.
Mrs. Levi, you misunderstood me.
I certainly hope I did. If I had any intention of marrying again, it would be to a far more pleasure-loving man than you. Why, I married Cornelius Hackle before I'd marry you. However, we won't mention any more. Here's a goose with our food. I'll serve it a goose.
Yes, ma'am.
Here's some soup for you. Very good. No, as I said before, you go your way and I'll go mine. Start writing on the wine. It'll make you feel better at once. No, Horace, since you brought the matter up, there's one more thing I think I ought to say.
I didn't bring the matter up at all.
I'll forgotten it in a moment, but, sit down. We'll forget it in just a moment. But there's one more thing I ought to say. Yes, it's true. I'm a woman who likes to know everything that's going on. Who likes to manage things. You're right about that. But I wouldn't like to manage anything as disorderly as your household. As untidy, as out of control. You'll have to do that yourself, God helping you.
It's not out of control.
All right, have some more of your squash. Yes, Horace, complaining, friendless, quarrelsome soul like you is no sort of companion for me. You go your way, and I'll go mine.
Stop saying that.
I won't say another word.
Besides, I'm not those things you say I am.
What? Well, I guess you're friendless, aren't you? Ermengarde told me this morning you even quarreled with your barber. A man who's held a razor to your throat for 20 years. Seems to me that's sinking pretty low.
Well, but my clerks, they
like you? Cornelius Hackle, Theo, and that Barnaby? Behind your back? They call you Wolf Trap.
They don't.
No, Horace. It seems to me that I'm the last person in the world that liked you. And even I'm just so-so. No, for the rest of my days, I intend to have a good time. You'll be able to find yourself a housekeeper who makes you 3 meals for $1 a day. It can be done, if you like cold baked beans. No, the rest of your days, you'll spend listening at keyholes for fear someone is cheating you. Take some more of that.
You're a darned exasperating woman.
There, you see? That's the difference between us. I'd be nagging you all day to get some spirit in you. You could be a perfectly witty, charming, amiable man if you wanted to.
I don't want to be charming.
But you are. Look at you now. You can't hide it.
Listening at keyholes. Dolly, you have no right to say such things to me.
At your age, you ought to enjoy hearing the honest truth.
My age? My age? You're always talking about my age.
Oh, I don't know what your age is. But I do know that up in Yonkers with bad food and bad temper, you'll double it in 6 months. Let's talk of something else. But before we leave the subject, there's one more thing I am going to say.
Don't.
Sometimes, just sometimes, I think I'd be tempted to marry you out of sheer pity. And if the confusion in your household gets any worse, I may have to.
I didn't ask you to marry me.
Well, please don't.
And my house is not in confusion.
What? With your niece upstairs in the restaurant right now?
I fixed that better than you know.
And your clerk skipping around New York behind your back?
They're in Yonkers, where they always are.
Nonsense.
What do you mean, nonsense?
Cornelius Hackle's on the other side of the screen this very minute.
It ain't the same man.
All right, go on. Push it. Knock it down. Go and see.
I don't believe it.
Horace, continue your chicken. Yes, of course. If your affairs went from bad to worse, and you became actually miserable, I might feel that it was my duty to come up to Yonkers and be some assistance to you. After all, I was your wife's oldest friend.
I don't know where you got any such idea. Now understand me, once and for all. I have no intention of marrying anybody. Now I'm tired and I don't want to talk.
I won't say another word.
Irene, I think we'd better go. You take this money and pay the bill. Oh, don't worry, it's not mine.
No. I'll tell you what we'll do. You boys put on our coats and veils. And if he comes stamping over here, he'll think you're girls.
What? Those things?
Yes.
Ugh.
Come on.
I've got a headache. I've had a bad day. I'm going to Miss Van Houston's, then I'm going back to my hotel. Here's the money, you pay for dinner. Here's the money for it. Here's the money. I've lost my purse!
Impossible. I can imagine you without your purse.
It's been stolen! Or I left it in the cab. What am I going to do? I'm new at the hotel. They don't know me. I've never been here before. Stop eating that. I can't pay for it.
I'll be able to find some money somewhere. Sit down and calm yourself.
Doggy, I gave you $25 this morning.
I haven't a cent. I gave it to my lawyer. We'll borrow it from Ambrose Kemper upstairs.
I wouldn't take it.
Cornelius Hackle will lend it to us.
He's in Yonkers. Waiter!
Cornelius, is that Mr. Vandergelder's purse?
I didn't know it myself. I thought it was money just lying around that didn't belong to anybody.
Goodness, that's what politicians think.
Waiter!
Irene, doesn't Barnaby make a lovely girl? He just lets us stay that way.
Why should we have our evenings spoiled? Oh, Cornelius, I can teach you to dance in a few minutes. Oh, he won't recognize you. Barnaby, it's the easiest thing in the world.
Mr. Vandergelder, you danced with me at your wedding, and you danced with me at mine. Do you remember?
No. Yes.
You were a good dancer then. Don't confess to me that you're too old to dance.
I'm not too old. I just don't want to.
Listen to that music. Horace, do you remember the dances on Saturday nights up in Yonkers? You and your band. Come on.
Hey! You are discharged! Where's that idiot Barnaby Tucker? You're fired! And you as well! You're fired! You're discharged!
You're discharged.
You're discharged! I'll lock you up for the rest of your life, young lady! I know. Get out of my sight!
You can't do anything to me, Mr. Vandergelder.
Well, there's your life, Mr. Vandergelder. Without a niece, without clerks, without a bride, and without your purse. Will you marry me now?
No.
Holy cabooses!
I could swear her captain up to the door. You imagined it. Imagination. Everything in life. Like that. Disappointment. Illusion. Our plans. Our hopes. What becomes of them? Nothing. The story of my life
about it?
The police? If it's God's will, the police can't prevent it. Oh, in 3 days, in a week, in a year, we'll know what's happened. And if anything really terrible has happened to Ermengarde, it'll be a lesson to him. That's what it'll be.
To who?
To that cruel uncle of hers, of course. To Horace Vandergelder. And to anyone else who tries to separate young lovers. Young lovers have enough to contend with as it is. Who should know that better than I? No one. Story of my life. There, now I hear a cab. Quick.
No, ma'am.
I
Don't see anything.
There! What did I tell you? Everything's imagination. Illusion.
Surely Mr. Vandergelder was sitting her down with somebody.
Oh, I know what's the matter. That poor child probably thought she was going to another prison, to another tyrant. If she'd known that I was her friend, and a friend to all young lovers, she'd be here by now. Oh, yes, she would. Her life shall not be crossed with obstacles and disappointment, says. Cook, 1 minute ago my smelling salts were on this table. Now they've completely disappeared?
Why, there they are, ma'am. Right there. In your hand.
Goodness! How did they get there? I won't inquire. Stranger things have happened.
Well, surely Mr. Vandergelder was sitting her down with somebody.
Two can go astray as easily as a chew!
God bless you. There. Now I see a carriage stopping.
Well, open the door, cook. It's probably some mistake. Achoo! God bless you.
Didn't I tell you?
In you go.
Stop pushing me.
It's almost as if I hear voices.
I don't want to come in. This is a free country.
Marge!
In you go. We have order.
You can't make a person go where he doesn't want to go.
Begging your pardon, ma'am. Are you Miss Van Heusen?
Yes, I am. Unfortunately. What's all this noise about?
There are some people here, Mr. Vandergelder said, must be brought to this house and kept here until he arrives. And
Nope.
here's this letter for you.
But nobody has any right to tell me whom I'm to keep in my house if they don't want to stay.
That's right, Miss Van Heusen. Everyone's always talking about people breaking into houses, when there are more people in the world who want to break out of houses. That's what I always say.
Bring them in, Joe.
This young lady and I have no business here. We jumped into a cab and asked for information. And these people brought us here and forced us to come inside. There's been a mistake.
Is your name Miss Van Heusen?
Everybody's asking me if my name is Miss Van Heusen. I think that's a matter I can decide for myself. Now, will all of you be quiet while I read this letter? This is Ermengarde and that rascal Ambrose Kemper. Now I know who you two are anyway. They are trying to run away. Story of my life. Keep them here until I come. Mr. Kemper, you have nothing to fear. Who are you?
I'm Joe. I stay here until the old man comes. He owes me $15.
That's right, ma'am. We must stay here to see if they don't escape.
We deserve a bonus.
Oh, yeah.
we're not the people you were expecting. And there's no reason for us to...
Mr. Kemper, I'm not the tyrant you think I am. You don't have to be afraid of me. I know you're trying to run away with this innocent girl. All my life, I have suffered from the interference of others. You shall not suffer as I have. So, put yourself entirely into my hands, Ermengarde. Where is your luggage?
It's,
Oh, I'll find it in the morning. It's been mislaid.
Mislaid? How like life. Well, Ermengarde, you shall put on some of my clothes.
oh, I know I wouldn't be happy, really.
She's a shy little thing. Timid darling. Go put the gingerbread in the oven and get the coffee ready. Well, I've got a nice hot bath for Ermengarde. Believe me, Ermengarde, your troubles are at an end. You two will be married tomorrow. My dear child, you look just like I did at your age, and your sufferings have been as mine. While you're bathing, I'll go and tell you the story of my life.
I don't want to take a bath. I always catch cold.
No, dear, you won't catch cold. I'll slap you all over. I'll be back in a minute.
Barnaby, do you think we could jump down from this window?
Yeah, kill ourselves.
We'll just have to stay here and watch for something to happen. Barnaby, the situation's desperate.
It began getting desperate about 4:30. It's been getting worse ever since. Now, I have to take a bath. It's knocked all over.
Ermengarde, you still got those wet things on. Your bath is nearly ready. Come into the kitchen and get warm, Mr. Kemper. Stick your feet in the oven. What's that? It's the doorbell. It's your uncle.
There's the doorbell again. It's another man and a girl in a cab.
Well, answer it. Now, come with me, you two. Come, Ermengarde.
Come on.
No, that's impossible. Well, anyway, there's some mistake. I'll tell Miss Houston, but there's some mistake.
But I tell you, I'm Horace Vandergelder's niece. I'm Ermengarde.
Pardon me, miss, but you can't be Miss Ermengarde.
But here I am, and that's my baggage.
Well, I'll tell Miss Houston who you think you are, but she won't like it.
I'd better go before she sees me.
Oh no, you're staying here. I feel so strange here.
But your uncle, he'll be here
Ambrose,
anyway.
you can't leave me here in these strange houses with those drunken men in the hall. Ambrose, let's say you're someone else who my uncle sent down to take care of me. Let's say you're Cornelius Hackle.
Who's Cornelius Hackle?
You know, he's chief clerk at Uncle's store.
Oh, no. I do not want to be Cornelius Hackle. Listen, Ermengarde, I'll take you to my friend's house, or to Mrs. Levi's.
It was Mrs. Levi who threw us right in Uncle Horace's face in the first place. Oh, I wish I were in Yonkers where nothing ever happens.
What's all this I hear? Who do you say you are?
Aunt Flora, don't you remember me? I'm Ermengarde.
And you're Mr. Vandergelder's niece?
Yes.
How very strange indeed. Because he had just sent me another niece named Ermengarde. She came with a letter from him explaining everything. Have you got a letter from him? No. Really? And who is this?
This is Cornelius Hackle, Aunt Flora.
Never heard of him.
He is chief clerk at Uncle's store.
Never heard of him. The other Ermengarde came with the man she
Ambrose Kemper?
That's right, Mr. Hackle. And Ambrose Kemper is in the kitchen there now with his feet in the oven. Dear child.
Oh dear, I don't know what to do.
Are you in love with this man? I could see it. Hey, are people trying to separate you two?
Yes, they are.
I could see it. Who? Horace Vandegelder?
Yes.
That's enough for me. I'll put a stop to Horace Vandegelder's going on. Mr. Hackle, think of me as your friend. Now, come into the kitchen and get warm. We can decide later who everybody is. My dear, would you like a good hot bath?
Oh yes, I would.
Well, when Ermengarde comes out, you can go in.
Oh, Miss Van Heusen.
Why, Mr. Hackle, what are you
Oh, not yet.
Mr. Kemper! This is Cornelius Hackle. Cornelius Hackle. This, Ambrose Kemper. Perhaps you two know each other?
No. No, we don't. Miss Van Heusen, I know that man is not Ambrose Kemper.
Huh. And he's not Cornelius Hackle.
My dear young men, what does it matter what your names are? All that matters is that you are alive and breathing. Aren't you, Mr. Hackle?
Ouch, Miss Van Heusen.
And this poor child, imagine she is Horace Vandegelder's niece, Ermengarde.
But I am Ermengarde.
The important thing is that you're all in love. Everything else is an illusion.
Ow, Miss Van Heusen.
Everybody's asking me if my name is Miss Van No, you two gentlemen sit down and have a nice chat. Well, this dear child has a good hot bath.
There's the doorbell again. It's another poor ladies in a cab. I've never seen such a night.
You gentlemen can rest easy. I'll see that Mr. Vandegelder lets his nieces marry you both.
Laura, how are you?
Dolly Gallagher! What brings you here?
Great heavens, Laura, what are those three drunken men doing out in your hall?
I don't know. Horace Vandegelder sent them to me.
Well, I brought you three girls in very much the same condition. Otherwise, they're the finest girls in the world. Laura, I want you to meet Irene Malloy, Minnie Fay, and Agnes MacDonald.
Delighted to know you.
Oh, I see you two gentlemen are here too. I was about to look for you, Mr. Hackle, somewhere here.
No, Mrs. Levi. I'm ready to face anything now.
Mr. Vandegelder will be up in a minute. He's downstairs trying to pay for a cab without any money.
I'll take care of that.
Yes, will you, dear? You have to pay for the restaurant bills. You must have hundreds of dollars there, it seems.
This is his own purse he lost. I can't give it back to him without seeming.
I'll give it back to him. There, you help him with this now.
Will somebody please pay for this cab?
I'll take care of that, Mr. Vandergelder.
Hello, Mr. Vandergelder.
Hello, Mr. Vandergelder.
$15, Mr. Mr. Vandergelder.
You are discharged. You two. I've caught up to you at last. I never want to see you again. You're discharged. Get out of the house, both of you.
No, then you! And shout and carry on in Yonkers, but when you're in my house, you'll behave yourself.
You're both dishonest scoundrels.
Take off your hat. Gentlemen, you stay right where you are.
Mr. Vandergelder, I can explain.
There will be no explanation. Horace, shake hands with Mr. Kemper and forgive him?
That's not Kemper. That's a dishonest rogue named Cornelius Hacker.
You're crazy. That's Cornelius Hacker.
I guess I know my own chief clerk.
I don't care what their names are. Shake hands with them both, or out you go.
Shake hands with those dogs and scoundrels.
Mr. Vandergelder, you've had a hard day now. You don't want to go out in the rain. Just for form's sake, shake hands with them. You can start quarreling again tomorrow.
There. Don't regard that as a handshake. Hey, I never want to see you again.
Miss Van Heusen? Yes, dear? Do I smell coffee? Yes, dear. May I have some? Good and black? Come along, everybody. We'll all go into the kitchen to have some coffee. Horace, you'll be interested to know there are 2 urban guards in there.
2.
Ephraim Levi, I'm going to get married again. Ephraim, I'm marrying Horace Vandergelder for his money. I'm going to send out his money doing all the things that you taught me. Oh, it won't be a marriage in the sense we had one, but I shall certainly make him happy. And Ephraim, I'm tired. I'm tired of living hand to mouth, and I'm asking your permission. Ephraim, will you give me away? Money! Money! It's like the sun we walk under. It can kill or cure. Vandergelder's money. Vandergelder's never tired of saying most of the people in the world are fools. And in a way, he's right. Isn't he? Himself, Cornelius, Irene, myself. But there comes a moment in everyone's life where he must decide to live among human beings or not. A fool among fools, or a fool alone. As for me, I decided to live among them, but I wasn't always so. After my husband's death, I retired into myself. Yes, in the evenings, I let the cat out, and I'd lock the door, and I'd make myself a little rum toddy. And before I went to bed, I'd say a prayer thanking God that I was independent, and that no one's life mixed with mine. And when 10 o'clock struck on Trinity Church Tower, I fell off to sleep. And I was a perfectly contented woman. One night, after about 2 years of this, an oak leaf fell out of my Bible. A perfectly good oak, but without life and without color. I placed it there on the day my husband had asked me to marry him. And suddenly I realized that for a long time, I had not shed one tear, nor had I been filled with a wonderful sense of hope that something or other would turn out well. And I saw that I was like that oak leaf. And on that night, I decided to rejoin the human race. Yes, we're all fools, and we're all in danger of destroying the world with our folly. But the surest way to keep us out of harm is to give us the 4 or 5 human pleasures that are right in this world. And that takes a little money. The difference between a little money and no money at all is enormous and can shatter the world. And the difference between a little money and an enormous amount of money is very slight, and that also can shatter the world. Money, I've always felt, Money, as my late husband used to say, pardon my expression, is like manure. It's not worth a thing unless you spread it about, encouraging young things to grow. Anyways, that's the opinion of the second Mrs. Vandergelder.
Miss Van Heusen told me to bring you this.
Thank you both. Come, sit down and rest yourself. What's been going on in the kitchen?
Oh, a lot of foolishness. Everybody's falling in love with everybody. I forgave him, Ermengarde, that artist.
I knew you would.
I hired the Stack sisters, and I made Cornelius Hackle my partner.
You won't regret it.
Dolly, you said some mighty unpleasant things to me in the restaurant tonight. All that about my house and everything.
Let's not say another word about it.
Dolly, you have a lot of faults.
Oh, I know what you mean.
You're bossy, scheming, inquisitive,
Go on.
but you're a wonderful woman. Dolly, marry me.
Horace, stop right there.
Dolly, I know I've been a fool with Mrs. Malloy and that other woman, but forgive me and marry me.
Horace, I don't dare. No, I don't dare.
What do you mean?
Horace, you know as well as I do that you're the first citizen of Yonkers. Naturally, you'd expect your wife to keep open house, to have scores of friends in and out at all times. Any wife of yours should be used to that sort of thing.
Dolly, you can live any way you like.
Horace, you can't deny your wife would have to be a somebody. Answer me, am I a somebody?
You are. You are. Wonderful woman.
Oh, you're partial. No, Horace, it wouldn't be enough for you to shower your wife with money and jewels and insist she be benefactress to half the town? No, she'd have to be a somebody. Tell me, do you think I could be a credit to you?
Dolly, everybody knows you could do anything you wanted to do.
I'll try. With your help, I'll try. And by the way, I found your purse.
Where did you? Wonderful woman.
Oh, I know how I did it. It sort of just walked into my hands. Sometimes I frighten myself. Horace, take it. Money walks out of my hands too.
Keep it. Keep it.
Horace, I never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
Yes! Woohoo! Yeah! Oh, excuse me, I didn't realize anyone was in here.
Didn't know anyone was in here, idiot.
Come in, Barnaby, come in.
Come in, Barnaby. Come in.
Cornelius is gonna marry Mrs. Malloy.
Isn't that fine? Horace,
Go and tell the rest of them that Mrs. Levi has consented.
finally consented?
Finally consented to be my wife.
Holy cabooses! Hey, listen, everybody. Mr. Vandergelder is gonna marry Mrs. Levi.
Dolly, that's the best news I've ever heard. And did you know one of those urban guards wasn't a dear girl at all? She was a boy. Now there are 5 couples in my house, and they're all going to get married.
Well, I wish I had something to offer for the celebration, but we're all out of coffee and gingerbread.
We've certainly had enough pudding for the day.
You boys look like you've been handed a whole pie and told you can take the first slice.
Holy cabooses, what a day. I used to think excitement was something that blew in from the outside, like a sudden breeze that takes your hat away. But now, I see it's more like a door. You open it yourself.
And if you don't, well, the whole world stays shut.
And if you bring a bit of kindness and whatever's in your pockets, the world has a way of giving back twice as much.
To pudding!
To pudding!